Hello and welcome to this week's lecture. I'm Mike Wenz and I'll be guiding you through the slides. This week we're going to talk about public goods and common property, two sources of market failure. Market failure occurs whenever a market fails to reach the efficient level of output, that is, the level that maximizes total surplus for consumers and producers. And there are many reasons why a market can fail to reach its efficient level of output, including externalities, public goods, market power, and information and coordination problems. And today we're going to think about public goods. What are public goods? It's important to state at the outset that in economics we're not referring to public goods as goods provided by the public sector or goods provided by the government or goods available for the public or something like that. When we talk about public goods, we mean something very specific. A public good is something that is non-rival for consumers and non-excludable for producers. They create market failure because no price can be attached to them. Something is non-rival if my consumption of the good doesn't hinder your consumption of the same good. The fact that you can listen to this video on YouTube doesn't stop any of your classmates from listening to this video on YouTube and enjoying it exactly the same as if you were not listening to it. So we can both enjoy the same song on the radio, for instance. But we can't both enjoy the same hamburger. Once I take a bite, I suspect it's not going to be very appetizing for anyone else. Non-excludable means that once the good is produced, I can't stop anyone from consuming it. A lighthouse, for instance, once you turn the light on, all boats in the bay benefit from the lighthouse. And I can't stop anybody from consuming it. This stands in contrast to, say, a wireless signal. When a wireless signal is broadcast over some range, I can limit access to that signal by a password or something like that, so I can exclude people from consuming my wireless signal. We can classify goods into four groups. The most basic category that we usually talk about are what are called private goods. Those things are excludable and rival. Food is a very good example. Clothing is a very good example. We can't wear the same shirt at the same time. Goods which are non-rival, one person's enjoyment doesn't hinder anybody else, but excludable are what we call club goods. Cable TV is an example of that. I can keep people from watching TV, but they're not rival. The fact that I'm enjoying my cable TV at my house doesn't stop you from enjoying it at your house as well. Goods that are both rival and non-excludable would include something like fish in the ocean, would be examples of common property. Those are non-excludable. I can't keep people away from consuming them, but they're rival. Once somebody consumes them, they're not available for somebody else. And then lastly, the category we're going to begin with today is public goods. And public goods are things that once they're produced, they're available for everybody. That is, they're non-excludable. And once if I consume them, it doesn't hinder your ability to consume them as well. National defense is probably the classic example of a public good, where once national defense is produced, it protects us all, whether we've decided to pay for it or not. And the fact that the Army is protecting me doesn't hinder its ability to protect you. It's interesting that a particular good can fall into different categories. If we think of roadways, for example, an uncongested free roadway is a public good. An uncongested tollway is a club good. A wide open tollway it works like a club good. It's not congested, so an additional driver isn't going to slow anybody else down. But it's a tollway. We exclude people from using it who don't go through the toll booth to pay. A congested free road is common property. Right? I think about just about anywhere in rush hour traffic on the side streets. A congested toll road is a private good. Works like a private good. I have to pay to use it, and once I pay to use it, I am also slowing down all of the other drivers since the road is congested. The difficulty with public goods is that markets have difficulty allocating them due to what's called the free rider problem. A free rider we refer to as somebody who receives the benefit of a good without paying for it. Firms have a reduced incentive to produce goods which people won't have to pay for. Obviously, if nobody's going to pay me to produce something, I don't have an incentive to produce it. And what we wind up here is underproduction of the good, even if the social benefit of producing it exceeds its cost. That is, there could be something that we would all like to see, but since none of us are willing to pay for it, nobody will produce it for us.